All right, this story is from People 4, formerly Right Wing Watch. Still says Right Wing Watch on there. Hank Kunneman, who we haven't talked about in a long time, says Trump is a Moses-like figure sent by God to give Christians control of the 7 mountains. So the 7 mountains, if you guys don't recall, is the 7 pillars of dominionism.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what they are, but it's shit like government, media.
I think there's science in there.
Dopey, Sneezy Doc. I think Rudolph.
What's the orange one? The orange one's sports and leisure, I think.
Yeah.
Pink is entertainment.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So they talk about these, like, you're supposed to control these 7 pillars, and they are very similar to the Trivial Pursuit.
They are actually. It's really funny.
But they say that you're supposed to control these 7 pillars. And so he's going to talk about these 7 pillars now.
Did you ever play Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah, I did.
I fucking love Trivial Pursuit, except for the sports questions.
Yeah, the problem is Trivial Pursuit is you got to be able to answer every single one.
Yeah.
And if you want to finish. And what happens most of the time is most people are, they're sort of specialists. So they'll do they'll get most of the pie pieces and they're like, well, fuck, no, I'm just rolling this die to try to land on orange every time or whatever.
Yeah.
To try to land on like the middle so you can pick one.
I like that game if you play on teams.
Yeah. Teams is awesome.
Playing on teams is great because I'm pretty good at it. If it's just me, I'm just like, well, I'll never win. I don't know one sports answer.
Sure.
If the answer's not Wayne Gretzky and I don't know what that means,
and you
that's just my answer for everything.
Yeah. It's not a bad answer though, to be honest.
Sometimes it's going to be right.
Yeah. All right. So here's Hank.
God, he's got a doughy face.
He looks like Elvis with anaphylactic shock.
He looks like if we had like an Elvis candle and you melted half of it.
God is dealing with things right now. It's a sign, lastly, of the glory of God.
Amen.
When the glory comes, Exodus 32, he said, Moses, get down. First recorded.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Glory comes,
I'll tell you
Moses,
what.
get
Here's
down.
the thing. You do have to get down because the glory hole is, it's like knee height, you know? It's kind of, look, I'm not sure, but I think the glory hole was intelligently designed.
That's where disco was invented. Get down. What was it supposed to do?
Wait, what
Stay
the fuck
alive.
about disco? I'm sorry.
He's making a joke about staying alive. Hold on a second.
God.
Yeah, we interrupted him before he was finished with his punchline.
Oh, God.
32, he said, Moses, get down. First recorded.
Get down.
That's where disco was invented. Get down. What was it supposed to do? Stay alive. Woo. That's where the song came from. Keep a nation alive.
not where the
people
song
have
came from
corrupted
at all.
themselves.
Hank
Glory,
Kunneman.
corruption. All of this is coming because God is asking us, what does a nation look like filled with glory? And can I say this, Lance? I just feel this.
Okay, look at all these guys. Every single one of them has a spray tan on. They look like somebody dropped a bottle of Palm and it exploded all over them. Every single one of them. Look at how like golden brown everybody is.
All of them. 201.
And you could tell because you just look by their ears and you're like, nah, bro. You're like, you're.
Do you think they spray tan together? Do you think they like put their little Speedos on?
100% think they do it.
Yeah, I think they do too.
I think
they get in that booth.
I think they do it because Trump does it.
Yes.
I think he's normalized spray tanning for these weird, doughy old men.
Holy shit. Do you know what I would never get now? It's a fucking, you know what I'd never get anyway, though? It's a spray tan.
Yeah, right?
What you have labored in 7 mountains, President Trump represents a Moses-type figure who is leading us now back to the 7 mountains. In his, it was the mountain. Him is the 7 mountains, so that the glory can come down and be part of the mountain experience. And
what? Part of the mountain experience?
That's it. Gander Mountain experience.
You guys, if you're not watching this, the most distracting thing I've ever seen are his fucking enormous cuffs and his enormous white collar.
He really does. You know who he
This collar's
like?
3 inches high, 5 inches high.
Have you ever seen the movie Dirty Dancing? He looks like the dad.
He does.
He looks like the dad in Dirty
He
Dancing.
does look like the dad.
The doctor who like gives the abortion to the girl or whatever. Yeah, it's like, this is the doctor.
to your point, we can't get caught up in wandering around again, trying to figure out, is Trump really for America? Is he Antichrist? You know, we got to stop.
We can't worry about, is he the Antichrist?
Hold on. Were they worrying last time? Because I don't think they were worrying at all that he was the Antichrist.
I love that he's like, oh, before we all like, oh, is he objectively evil? Is he the epitome of all that is evil in the world? You know, we don't have to ask that about.
Come on.
Yeah, you don't have to ask that about most people.
These guys, I love that they have this fucking end time cult, and then they're sometimes not sure who fits in their bingo card.
I love too when you're like, is that a hero or a villain?
Oh man,
I can't tell the difference
Can I tell you that your
anymore.
mythology is so fucked if you can't figure that out?
I know, man.
Wandering and let the glory come down on the Seven Mountains expression. You're
that's
part
right.
of that
You
leadership.
let that glory on those
apostolically.
mountains. That's right, baby. Show me your mountains. I'm going to put my glory all over those mountains. That's right. You fucking dirty girl, Flashpoint mountain haver.
That's fucking late.
That's going to help reform us.
Amen.
God, here's the other thing about that stuff. I've fucking never heard words that have meant less stuff to me.
Yeah,
That's nothing.
I'm there with you. Yeah,
I listen to that stuff, Cecil, when I hear those fucking preachers.
Means nothing.
I'm like, this is fucking jabberwocky,
Well,
man.
the best part-
'Twas brillig in the
Yeah.
shivvy flow or whatever.
But the thing is like everybody eats that shit up, and look at all those guys. They're all in suits.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They're all making money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even these guys who can't even fucking put a sentence together.
Yeah, man. Their credit cards are not getting declined, man. They are doing fine.